That's right. Mog it, pups. What's going on, everybody? Yeah. What is up, Deerslayer? How you doing, man? Mr. Garrett, Honda, mog that like button. Do it. Gives me enough time to get liquored up. No, I'm kidding. It's not liquor. It's wine. It's grape juice. It's grape juice. What's up, Chad? How you doing? Yeah. It's like the coolest video I've ever seen. It's an insane level of focus. What's up, Love Matters? Yo, what's up, Chad? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? What's going on? Welcome to the Chad stream. We got Chads in the house. It's my hat. Hello, hello. Cool. Get this going down here. Is this it? That's what I'm looking for. Yo, chill, bro. All right. What's up? Super Bowl tonight. Super Bowl. Who's going to watch the Super Bowl? Seahawks and Patriots. All right. Bad Bunny doing the halftime show. I will not be watching the Super Bowl trafficking event, somebody says. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. How do you do this? Crazy stuff. It's going to be an interesting Super Bowl, man. Like, you know, it's just going to be weird. There is a commercial tonight by the Epstein survivors. Oh, yeah, it's like the Illuminati. It's like everybody's talking about everything now, right? All I did was type in Super Bowl at the top for X, just to like really quick. They're saying the Super Bowl is actually a massive sex trafficking event. It's a day where you see celebrities worshiping their god Satan. Oh, man. The cat's out of the bag. All right. Can you guys hear me okay? Because I don't know why it sounds really weird to me tonight. Check, 1, 2. Check. Oh, I know what it is. Another download. They uploaded the app. Again, messing with me. Check. Check, 1, 2. All right. Cool. Whatever it is. Let me know if it doesn't sound right. I can see what I can tweak. What's up, Half May Art? What's up, Daniel's the Great? How you doing? Yo, Chad is in the house. Faruda Lanes. Super Marijuana Bowl. That's what I'm talking about, man. Volcano predictive programming. Field of Genes, Levi State. We've been talking about the craziest shit. Like, I literally haven't seen anything about football yet. It's all been like Illuminati this, Illuminati that. Satan this, Satan that. Man, typing Super Bowl into X, I was hoping to get some like updates on the teams. I was hoping to get, all I'm getting is just absolute nuttiness. I think I'll pass on the woke sports bowl leagues. And not what I was expecting at all. Yeah, do me a favor, guys. Don't type in Super Bowl into Twitter. It is crazy. And maybe it's warranted. Maybe it's fair, but I just wanted a little bit of little updates on the teams, man. Didn't need all this political stuff right now. Bad Bunny just spawned a Giga candle. Okay, Bad Bunny token is out, apparently. So people are front running. Fuck a Super Bowl. I need a revolution. People are talking about revolution now. Yeah, it's coming. Boycott the Super Bowl. Wow. Apparently Bad Bunny, I don't know anything about Bad Bunny. I'm sure, actually I do. I dance to his music, but apparently he's this child of Satan or something like that, according to Twitter. Football is fake and gay. Come on, guys. It's just a fucking game. It's not that deep. It is deep. I guess there is apparently a lot of symbolism and a lot of setups for the year ahead and predictive programming that does go on during the Super Bowl. And it's true. It is true. Especially the halftime shows usually reveal quite a bit. So be ready, man. It should be interesting. There is going to be an ad tonight about the Epstein list, apparently, in the Super Bowl. So this was Super Bowl 2020. It was Remember this fucking nutty time. Yeah. So it's going to be really weird, man. Smash the like button, everybody. I already got a super chat, so shout out to my boy right here. We'll read it on J-Lo's booty. He says, Honda KA24A says, sounds good. Non-believers, mogged. Hell yeah. Mog those non-believers. Cheers. Oh, man. What? What do you guys think of belly rings? Yay or nay? Somebody invited me to a Bad Bunny show when I was in Miami, because you know my family's in Miami. Oh, I shouldn't tell you that. I don't want to dox anything about me. But yeah, my family's in Miami. And so my boys were like, got me tickets, and I was with my girlfriend, and I didn't go. I didn't want to go. I don't know why. I just like, Miami's an aggro city, and I was just like, I don't want to be in that scene, man. But maybe I should have gone. Sounded like a good show. On her, you like the belly ring? The belly button ring?
Sunday, the biggest sporting event of the year, right. America's baby. And I'm going to be honest, I don't know much about American football.
Let's get some predictions. Deerslayer, what do you think? Who's going to win?
I'm a genie. I'm predicting the future. I do philosophies, reading between the lines, and what are the underdogs. Pro Football Championship go to overtime. 8%. I'm slamming. Are you kidding me? 8%? That's perfect for the script. Along with a halftime show last at least 15 minutes, 41%. You're going to sit here and you're going to tell me that Bad Bunny doing the halftime show, he's not going to have a whole script written out for American politics and what's going on in America right now? Last but not least, the whole market sucks. Crypto stocks, it's all disgusting. So how do you outperform the market? You throw it all on the one big game. All of it. The house, throw the chips at it. The whole portfolio. Seattle Seahawks. Super Bowl Sunday, the biggest sporting event of the year, America's baby. And I'm going to be honest, I don't know much about American football, but it doesn't mean I can't make money from it. I'm a genie. I'm predicting the future. My two philosophies, reading between the lines, and what are the underdogs. Pro Football Championship go to overtime. 8%. I'm slamming. Are you kidding me? 8%? That's perfect for the script. Along with a halftime show last at least 15 minutes, 41%. You're going to sit here and you're going to tell me that Bad Bunny doing the halftime show, he's not going to have a whole script written out for American politics and what's going on in America right now? Last but not least, the whole market sucks. Crypto stocks, it's all disgusting. So how do you outperform the market? You throw it all on the one big game. All of it. The house, throw the chips at it. The whole portfolio.
All right, Pups, don't take financial advice from this guy, okay? But what's the deal? Who's going to win here? Did Deerslayer depends who's playing? I thought you'd be a huge football fan, man. Yankees fan? What are you talking about? Dave Portnoy's kid does kind of look like Dave Portnoy.
Nut. Who will attend the big game? The Super Bowl.
Epstein appears at the Super Bowl. That's awesome. There probably are going to be some like people who spot Epstein.
The Baphomet from a different angle. It's just the right side of the Baphomet's face with the two horns. There's the red two horns, and that was a crazy.
I wish I knew.
I don't know. I think we're reaching here. I think it's just the Patriots. Natalia says, "Happy Super Bowl weekend." Yeah. Shit's just getting weird, man. Shit's getting weird. Hasn't even started yet. 2026 just started. It's crazy out there. Guys.
Your brain, the plebe mind, it's the plebe mindset. It's crazy, but that's why, you see, I'm so passionate. I want to exterminate the plebe from your brain. The plebe mindset, it's so deep. It's so deeply rooted in each crypto trader and crypto investor. It's crazy. It's the plebe mindset. It's crazy, but that's why, you see, I'm so passionate. I want to exterminate the plebe from your brain. The plebe mindset, it's so deep. It's so deeply rooted in each crypto.
The top says, when someone tells you the business cycle will pump their altcoins, they're just down 99%. Yeah, I mean, I've been trying to educate you guys, but you know, it is what it is. Dude, Hexologist put this up like a few days ago, but I thought it was fucking hilarious. He says, glad I'm not in gold. Sheesh, just imagine. Richard Hart famously said metals are dead or something. I don't know. But metals have been a pretty good play. Looking really good here. Looking really good. All right. Let's see. We're going to get into it. This is pretty funny, though.
Hey, pores. The market's down. It's a freaking bloodbath. Actually, not for the obvious reasons.
I've been spitting,
no,
baby.
Crypto has a brand problem. It's not because it's been used to scam everyone a million times. The core of this issue is that crypto is ugly. It's a serious problem. It's not cute. Like, how do we fix this? I came up with a solution. CuteCryptoCharts.com. No longer do charts look like this. Ew. They're now cute and fully customizable with emojis, cute colors and fonts, and the most important feature, Delulu mode.
Is this a top signal or bottom signal?
Just use
what
Delulu mode. Yay! The chart looks great. So check out CuteCryptoCharts.com. Show me the charts you customize and let me know some more features you'd want me to vibe code. Bye! Hey, pores.
Show me the charts, I'll tell you the nose. Show her the
down.
charts, she'll show you her boobs. All right. Oh my God, her hair's like Solana girls. Show her your charts, she'll show you her boobs. But is this a bottom signal or a top signal? It's one of them. I don't know. Shit's about to get really bad or really good, Pops. All right. I like her. I'm giving her a follower. Who is this girl? Oh, I follow her. I always find the good ones. I'm telling you. I got an eye for the ladies. She's a keeper, man. I'm telling you, she's a keeper. She would definitely cheer me up. I like those types, though, like the bubbly types, like the sunflower types, because it's like the opposite to me. Yeah, she would cheer me up, bro. 100%. All right. Crypto. When you type in crypto, the first thing that comes up is a lot of stuff about this thing, ProveX. All right. So ProveX came out today. There's like a beta version you guys can test. Okay. Now, I have the right website. It's app.provex.com. So be careful. There's going to be a lot of copycats out there. All right. Let's see what somebody would say here. Oh, yeah. This was Richard's post. We'll go look at that. Definitely streamlines adoption, bypasses exchanges. So pretty much what it is a way to transact without using a exchange. Okay? Let's go take a look at it really quick. All right. It's a way to transact without using exchanges. All right. It's really that simple. Okay. It's really not that simple because honestly, I don't even understand what's in the fucking hood of this thing. Okay. But you can see all these platforms that you can pull your currency from. Apparently PayPal, which baffles my mind how that's even possible. Zelle, Cash App, Venmo, Wise, Revolut. Can you guys see this is too small? How do I make this bigger? It's just small, dude. I think the website could use some improving. To be totally honest, I think it'd be a little better. Okay, I just had to increase size. So, Revolut, Venmo, Wise, Cash App, PayPal, Zelle, Chime, and then you can select the currency there. Man, don't ask how this tech works. Okay, we have to test it. Maybe this is just testing. We don't know if any of this is actually going to connect and work. So this is just a beta. All right. So this is ideally what we want to see happen. But, you know, what functions and features will actually work, I don't know. Obviously, in the Pulse chain, USDC, bam, right in. So from wherever you could be Singapore through Revolut, right into here. I mean, imagine if they got the PayPal. So you could be Singapore dollars right through PayPal, right into Pulse chain, USDC. It's pretty amazing. What up, Key? What's going on out there in X? Love you guys. Smash the like button, everybody. You guys can have that one. There's like tens of thousands of those. I like the thin rose type, no thorns. You can have that one. There's tens of thousands. I like the thin rose type, no thorns. Wait a minute, bro.
The market's...
You talking about this girl? What are you talking about, eh? This one? She's too thick for you? I mean, she's not thin, but that was to they girl. That was to... Come on, guys. Can we transact to our bank account or just from, I wonder, maybe back to USDC something? Evening say, yo, what's up, Acid Thunder? Good to see you, man. Inc. 4TW, what's up, brother? It's built on top of ZKP 2 right now. It just uses their front end. Okay, cool. Good to know. So, so it's all just kind of speculation right now, but it's cool, right? So it's cool. Look, the narrative's correct. What matters is the meta. Look, man, this is crypto. I don't know. I mean, knowing Richard Hart, the tech will work. It's his thing. He's gonna figure it out. But really, this meta is strong. It connects with privacy. It connects with, this cross chain. It hits a lot of things. It's going to be a winner and a runner, and that's why I did sack for it. And I did tell you guys the time I was sacking for it. I was open about that. I did sack for it. Deerslayer says what? That he means he likes his girls without a penis. What are you fucking guys talking about in chat? When did I show any girls with penises? I might have accidentally shown a girl with penis, I'm sure. A foot reveal. What? We don't, like, man, it's all good here, man. We're not prejudiced here. We're not racist against girls with penises. Like, I have a lot of friends that go to Thailand, and I don't ask them what they do in Thailand. I don't ask questions. They're always like, you want to go? I'm like, well, I'm not crazy about the food, and I don't know, man. But it's fine with me, dude. Wolf, it's all good, man. The chat probably lagging. Yes, we are. Still very bullish, don't get me wrong here. Even he's using front end because there's other features tested on the website. We have like escrow. We have escrow. Yeah, man. So it's like a big escrow, bro. This is amazing. I mean, I think it's really great. I'm very bullish on ProveX. I've said that online. I said that in the videos when it came out. I know a lot of people were upset. And, it's fair. You can be upset. But at the end of the day, there was two sides of it. One, all the tokens were in the gutter, and he was working on a new project, and he released a new, sacrifice. But at the same time, it shows the motherfucker's working. And you might say, like, well, he's just working to get money. It's like, yes and no. I think that it is product market fit. I think that it's needed. I think there's, even if it doesn't get used, just because the product market fit is so on point, it is going to pump. People are going to talk about it. It's in alignment with everything Richard Hart is kind of about, right? He was always hated exchanges and middlemen. So, I think it's cool, man. I think it's going to do great regardless. So hopefully it's going to be great. Either way, the price action is still going to be great. I'm very bullish on it. Features tease the website like we have. Yeah. What up, Hexalot? How you doing? We're fucked still. Yes, we are. Same thing at work's been good. Everyone is down, even the BTC maxis. Oh, man. So, I think it's great. I think it's going to be awesome. What do these buttons do? Buy, sell, burn, coming soon. Okay. Cool. Built on CKP2P. This vision of ours is looking so many years into the future, and things we have to do well will just take a while for adoption. Yeah, man. I'm excited, dude. I am excited. I'm very bullish on Pulse Chain, okay? I just am. All right. And there's a lot of new streamers popping up talking about Pulse Chain and stuff, which is great. I'm very bullish and I'm very excited that a lot of other people are talking about Pulse Chain. But also be aware that 90% of KOLs don't understand TA worth a shit, and they're just going to feed you a lot of stuff. But that's okay. They're excited about Pulse Chain. They have no idea what they're talking about when it comes to charts. But, we got more people being bullish and talking about Pulse Chain. So that's great, man. This girl's bullish about Solana. In the middle of nowhere. Hopefully ours can iron out any kinks before we go on a bull run. It's bullish, the architecture. I wanted to look at Bitcoin Gold. So Whale Guru just posted this. So this is nice. I mean, this is Bitcoin Gold, and I like it. But yeah, we could still chop sideways. We could break this line too, but probabilities, we've been holding it for a while. I think we are going to rip from here. If you guys remember a couple streams ago, I showed you guys silver price action and how whenever silver has these historic rallies, and I took you guys through the charts into the 1980s. I'll do it again this week again because I know a lot of people probably didn't see that stream. So it was a couple streams ago, and I did it in 2 streams. You see right after silver tops, there's usually just a bit of a pullback in markets, and then everything goes ballistic. Okay, so I really believe in epic fucking move to the upside is coming, even for equities. I think we get a juicy pullback in equities, maybe 2. Maybe we just go sideways, but it's coming. If history repeats, and silver has been consistently doing this since the 80s, okay? It's only done it twice before, and we'll go into it this week again when we have more time. I want to get to the Bitcoin chart really quick, and then I know you guys got Super Bowl, so is what it is. Yo, KT, what's up, man? Of course I'm back, bro. I love the beach. 5 years early is better than 5 months late. Yeah. In crypto, you got to be early. He's early. So hit the like button, everybody. Somi says ProveX is going to be big for Pulse Chain. You can swap PayPal money directly into USDC. Yep. I think it's phenomenal. Oh, I already read that one. Okay, cool. Let's go look at some charts here really quick. Where are we at? Do I have any charts for you guys? So you guys, there was members videos. So I'm surprised how many people already signed up. So thank you. I was planning on taking it slow because I didn't know what to expect. But a lot of people have already signed up, which is great. Give me some time to get this all together. But I think I did promise for the basic membership, you're going to get 4 TA videos a month. I guarantee you're going to get more than that. I want to over-deliver, not under-deliver. So I'm just saying 4, 1 a week, but I'll probably do more. And then you also get, because I chart all the time, so it's easy for me to just kick on the camera, and then you guys can join. You can request any chart you want while I'm charting my own stuff. You can watch what I'm doing, ask any questions you want, whatever it is. Yeah, you just hang out with me and get to request charts and stuff. And then we have some premium members who joined as well. And you guys are going to get customized charts in a video from me every month. And I'm also going to start a private Telegram channel. So be a little patient. I'm going to get that going. And then I'll answer everything. Like, I'm going to devote my time, obviously, mostly to the paid members. Because I realized something, too. Like, as the channel has grown, there's a lot of messages. And I try to respond to everybody. And sometimes I apologize. I've gotten to some of you guys, like, weeks later. But I try to get to everybody. But it's getting to a point where I know going forward it's probably going to be better. I just can't even respond to everybody. So I want to. So the paying thing helps because I can at least start there with members, answer all their questions and their messages that come in, and I'll know who they are because as I just get to know you guys. And, yeah, so check it out if you guys want. But to everyone out there who's already signed up, just be a little patient with me. I'm getting it all set up. We'll have a private Telegram just for you guys too, where I'll get to spend most of my time answering, all the questions about charts and stuff. Okay, so Bitcoin, where are we at? Where's a good chart here? Cool. Now, you guys were watching my show, and you know that I drew this purple box, okay? And I've had it. And look what Bitcoin did. Who knew that it would come right into my box? And it literally ranged. It literally candled. Look at that. It candled inside my box perfectly. Perfectly. Like, you can't write this stuff. And this is why people are probably signing up for... Wait, how do I get the color going on this? I want this darker. Okay, there we go. So, look at the candles, man. Right? I mean, it went a little lower. It went down all the way to 60, which is close to around where the 200 is going to be. But I had my box at 63.5, okay? Still, I think that was a pretty good prediction and pretty amazing how all the candles are ranging right inside my purple box. Now, why did I put the box there? I'll show you guys really quick. If I run this box back all the way, it'll understand. It is the old all-time high from 2021, incorporating the all-time high from the end of 2021 as well, which is the middle of the box, and then the first break of that all-time high in March of 2024 at 73.5. So that's how I drew my box, and this is how my brain thinks. You guys have been with me for a while, so you guys know how I do things a little bit differently, but that was an important range for me. And I said that we would interact with this range before we go up, for sure. And I've talked about this with Crypto Factor. We did a really cool show. And I said that, look, man, what if this is the low? And what if this bear market looks different? Like, what if you don't get a normal bear market where we come down and you range and you bottom and then you slowly come up and you go up? Everybody would be waiting for 50K or 40K or whatever it is, right? 35K. And what if instead you got a jagged or weird looking bear market where you had some lows that came in, even if you got, something like right now we got this drawdown, but we came up here and instead of a higher low, we actually got some, low, like a wick down to 50 and it did something like this. Would you consider that a bear market? What if you got a bear market like that? A very strange looking bear market, some flash crashes like what we have now, some opportunities to buy. But it would leave behind a lot of people waiting for like those really, like a typical basin type bear market, which we may get. It's very possible it can happen. I'm just kind of throwing out some ideas that we may not. We may get something very odd looking. And because of that, it would keep people who are waiting for low targets to buy, right? Because they're waiting for something more typical looking. So maybe a really strange looking bear market. Okay. And then the next bull run would start early. All right. So that would be another thing. So it could start as early as the summer or the fall, you know what I mean? Where we come down and we actually start pricing up, repricing the asset again. Very possible. Some things to think about. Some other things to think about too were the fact that it is the year of the horse. Oh, I had this awesome video up, dude. Where'd it go? It's the year of the horse, and there's some numerology that says that the year of the horse is the enemy year to Bitcoin. And last year of the horse, Bitcoin performed really terrible. So, the other idea, and this is what this is we just chop sideways through this. We never go down too low, and we just chop sideways, which was really painful for people, by the way. That is painful. I mean, you think lows are painful. Just going sideways forever is also painful, right? Now, if you want to be just really technical about it, Benjamin Cohen has done it and everyone else. Technically, yes, it's a bear market, and we there are we can absolutely go to 40, 50K and range and da-da-da-da. Fine. I'm just throwing out, me, I think outside the box, so I'm trying to think of other ways to think about it, not the typical way, right? So I'm kind of putting some other ideas forward, okay? But this range was tested perfectly, and we're in here right now. So far, my thesis is pretty amazing, all right, in this purple box. That was a very important one. There are ones down low, but like I said, this was a very important one for me. And maybe something like this could happen. Who knows? Now, we are in a place right now where I would say we got to get a rally. We don't have to do anything, but yeah, I mean, we could get a move at least to 85, 90K, okay? Higher than that, maybe 100K could be possible, but it's getting tough, right? 'Cause a lot of time's gone by and a lot of momentum's been crushed, but definitely maybe 85 or 90K would get a juicy rally. All right. And then, buck and then whatever, come down back into this range. But I think this is an important range, this purple box. Okay. So let's see what happens. No one actually knows. There's a lot of speculation. I don't know. There's also the whole Iran thing. I know they want Iran. That could actually be good. That could be the start of the bull run, believe it or not. If something happened with Iran, you would get that flash crash. Oh, and you guys remember I was talking about flash crashes over and over and over again. So what did you get here? This is why I make these calls. I'm just like, I understand how this stuff has to psychologically play out. So if you get something with Iran, you're going to get another flash crash. But believe it or not, I would get very bullish after that. Okay? I would get very bullish. And next stream also, this was another one. This was we take off into the summer. We have a flash crash, short bull, bear market, and go. And so far it looks like something like that is playing out, right? Like if we move this over a little bit, like maybe. It's another take. War can be very bullish here for crypto. And, a lot of people have been comparing the gold chart to the Bitcoin chart, and I do think there's a lot of similarities. But one thing to keep in mind, gold had this pattern here, which is very similar to where we are now. I'm going to go to the weekly. Make this easy. So I don't need these pink lines anymore. Let's get this. So this thing right here, this big cup and handle / in% and shoulder is very similar to what the gold was doing right here. The difference is this timeline is much bigger. This is like 3 times bigger. So, the way I think about it is when something consolidates for a very long time, or you have a pattern that breaks out after a very, very, very long time, like this gold one, this cup and handle and whatever, it's generally consistent, okay, because the build-up's been so long and so powerful. Now, with Bitcoin, there's a similarity in the pattern, okay, for sure, no doubt about it. And we do think, and I've drawn it as well, I do think we're going to go on an absolute ripper, okay? I do. And I've said that about Pulse Chain too, and on the altcoins, Ethereum as well. But the difference is if you don't have the length of time, like Bitcoin's not going to span this over 12 years to get there, if it happens in a more compressed time, you can expect a larger amount of volatility. So when you see this gold chart and you see this consistency and then this beautiful little inverse head and shoulders here, just perfectly predictable patterns. But just this is from 2020. This is 4 years just here, let alone this thing started in 2011, right? Bitcoin's doing this in a much more compressed time scale. So I wouldn't be surprised if it plays out, but it's going to make, it's going to, do something odd, possibly breaking the pattern before it goes on a ripper, creating just a lot of volatility, if you understand what I'm saying. So it's not going to look as clean, but that's going to be part of the fake out. So that's the thing. You can have the time, or you can have a shortened time, but more volatility, or you can have a long time horizon and a lower amount of volatility, which you saw in gold. So yes, I do think they're similar. I do think that Bitcoin is going to play out like gold or even Amazon stock. We don't have time to go in everything in the show. Next show, I'm going to show you silver and Amazon, some other things too. But I think it is going to play out. But the difference is going to be you're going to have more surprises with volatility before we go on that ripper. So it's not going to look as clean, but it's going to happen much faster. All right? And it's coming. Is it coming, is it coming, in March, or is it coming next March? Well, that's the thing, right? Like that's the thing that we don't know. But I do think it's coming. I think we're about to go to unbelievable price targets on all of crypto, on everything. It's going to be amazing. Pulse Chain is absolutely going to be part of that ripper too. Like I said, next show we'll do the silver thing again. I'll show you what I've been talking about there. Maybe we can pull up some wars too and see how that's lined up with metals and what have you as well. Let's see. This person says, according to that Chinese astrology theory, the past year, Snake, was Hex's enemy year because Hex launched in the year of Pig. Yeah, so there is a lot. I don't know, man. I think there's a lot of truth to this stuff. It has some pull. So if horse is the enemy year of Bitcoin, you got to expect something. Maybe it's a crazy flash crash that nobody expects. Because here's the thing. If you're about to go on a ripper like this, I'm going to tell you guys something. It's a little scary, but you need to know. If you're about to go on a ripper like this to $1 million, all right, you have a ton of longs, man. You got a ton of longs over here, okay? A ton. And I told you guys that I've said this so many of my videos that I'm seeing flash crashes. It's in the Telegram group. It's in everything where I was telling you guys flash crashes. Look at this move. This is not a normal move. It's not a markdown of price. It's a flash crash, literally a waterfall event. Okay. And what if you had a bunch of those, and one of them was like this. Okay. But then it literally recovered in like a week, kind of like another zombie apocalypse again. Like because what that would do is wipe out, dude. I have a friend who's been adding collateral to his longs because he's like highly leveraged, dude. He's leveraged his property into Bitcoin. Okay, man. And you don't think like I know this? We talked about it this weekend over hookah and drinks, and I was just like, whoa, dude. Okay. But he showed me the collateral he had to add, and I was like, whoa, like he's fucking crazy. And I'm like, and I explained this to him. I was like, you need to be ready for like an event. Bitcoin's going to go to the numbers. We're all bullish on it. But what if the market makers also know that you're highly leveraged? If my friend is telling me at drinks on Saturday that he's got his apartment in this, that his property's in on this, and he's adding fucking, he had to wake up in the middle of the night and add, collateral. Market makers know this too. It's happening on a big scale, right? So, it's also in their best interest to. They don't necessarily make the crash, but if something bad happens, they help accelerate it, if that makes sense. They make it worse than it could be, for example. And it works in everybody's favor in the sense like you get one of these down, you wipe out everybody, bro. And if they're about to go on a ripper, maybe that would happen because, they're going to get rid of a lot of people here. And I don't know how low that would go. I'm just explaining to you how this shit works. So I don't know what level of another flash crash could be. But they would wipe everybody out, and then they would go ballistic to the upside. So if you are going to go on a ripper like this, like gold did, and Bitcoin's going to do it, and exchanges have hundreds of X leverage, they're going to try to have some event that's going to absolutely, unlike gold here, it would have gone like this, crushed everybody, and then it would have gone on the ripper. So that's like more like something I see what Bitcoin could do, okay? Gold was very clean. Bitcoin is going to be more volatile because the move is happening in a much shorter amount of time. I think you're going to experience, there's going to be some surprises here, man. But the final result is going to be whether, if we do this spike down and we're going this way, okay? But maybe they're going to try to wipe people out first, all right? We're probably not affected, but, you should be ready for it, because that would be, I think, a signal that that's event. It's going to do a lot of things psychologically too, man. It's going to get rid of longs. It's going to keep other people from opening longs, put fear on the market, and then I'm like, oh yeah, we're going big time. Enemy year BTC could just mean it bleeds to ETH and dominance. Yeah, that's another thing I was just going to bring up. It could be that ETH takes all the fucking glory and thunder. Okay, that's something that I want us to keep in mind, that, you know, we talked about not understanding how ETH could move. Like, ETH could move after alts, but ETH could also move before Bitcoin. Like, maybe before Bitcoin goes on a ripper, ETH does. That would fuck everybody up too. Like, in the sense that everyone's waiting for Bitcoin to go to ETH and then alts. All they got to do is rearrange that order. And they can do it now with the amount of money and institutional money that's in Bitcoin. Once they get the Clarity Act, they're going to move billions and trillions like that, man. And with these low liquidity, low volumes, you know, they can move altcoins first, and then Ethereum, and then Bitcoin. I mean, who knows what, you know, they want to do. But they could surprise everybody by having a shit year for Bitcoin, and maybe Ethereum goes on their ripper in the spring or the summer, when nobody would expect it to run, right? So sell in May and go away, and then Ethereum starts its move to the upside, right? Like, I'm open to that, and I'm ready for that. And I want you guys to always be aware of that kind of shit. They could be re-strategizing all this stuff, right? And then maybe, you know, ETH, RH would start moving around then too. That would bring ETH down then too. Just upgraded their membership. TS Pedro, what's up, brother? Good, man. Yeah, we're going to figure out, we get private videos for you guys. That way you guys can call your altcoin. Like, you could be like, I love, you know, blah, blah, blah coin. And I can give you levels up into the downside for it, like I do, you know, but for your particular coin. 2 billion worth of stables on ETH. Yeah, great, man. Yeah, so I think the Chinese Zodiac is true. I think there's going to be something interesting going on with Bitcoin for sure. I wouldn't just ignore it. Definitely. Let's look at Pulse really quick, man. Okay, here. Is that Pulse? Pulse chain. Okay, so Pulse chain's broke down. It's 401178. We're still close to my call. If you guys remember, a call I made over a year ago at this point was 0.00013. It's live on my Twitter, and you guys have seen that picture a million times. We're now down here. Now you got to consider something here. You know, we have broken down under support. We're retesting it, and we need to find out if we're going to be rejected. So let me get to a smaller time frame, and I'll show you something. All right, so we've broken down. It's not pretty at all. Okay, this is a total breakdown. Okay, now we're retested it once, rejected. We've come down. We're testing it again. All we want to see is a higher low here, and I'd feel pretty confident that we got an inverse head and shoulder, and at least we're going to get back into this range. Okay, and all that, but we need to see that. But you know, the candles look good. I do think there's some feeling like we could get back above here, but we might range down here or come down and test a little lower as well. Now, on a longer time scale, you know, you have some strength in the MACD. You know, I mean, you know, maybe some bullish divergence, but it's starting to look a little squirrely here at the end. It wants to possibly go lower, but yeah, you've had kind of a strengthening in the MACD, all right? But I really want to see that here on the RSI, and there are some signs of strength for sure. I think definitely people got excited and are buying it, but I'm not totally convinced yet, and all that means is could be just more time. We don't know yet. I don't feel like I'm confident saying like for sure the bottom's in, though it could be. But we are under something really important. So, but in the long run, you know, this pattern is complete. It's a falling wedge. You know, we've talked about this before. These generally break to the upside. It's about to break out of it, but they don't have to. We can see, as I've shown you guys a million times, XRP broke out of its falling wedge and went sideways for a year before it did a 1000x. So, you know, we're already broken out of it. We're already kind of trickling down it. We could just, you know, you guys have seen some of my old drawings. I was excited. Maybe we're going to go up at some point. But the truth is, we could also just chop and fuck around for a while until that happens, right? So just because you break out of a falling wedge doesn't mean it's instantaneous to the upside. But I think we look good. There's nothing bad in the charts. It's just a matter of time now at this point. How much water we got to tread is the way I think about it. And you guys have seen I showed this a few streams ago too, that XRP also, when it broke out, before it did a 1000X. This is one? This one we always show. Yeah, so it broke out of a falling wedge and went. So it went sideways for, come on, buddy. Why am I getting in trouble with this fucking thing? Thank you. So it went sideways for 200 days, okay, once it broke out of the falling wedge. So, and it did a 1000X. So it's never something to worry about. It just is what it is, right? And if you guys remember, we went deep into this comparison with Pulse Chain, okay? The XRP chart. We did a whole deep dive. Did I label that in the title? Sometimes I feel like some of you guys miss it, and then maybe I don't title the videos correctly. What's my Chinese sign? I'm a snake. No. I'm not going to tell you what I am. I don't want to get doxxed. I can't tell you guys like details about births and addresses and social security numbers. And some of you guys are crazy out there. Try to like figure everything out. We saw that back in April during when the BTC started ranging and ETH ran 49.50. Yeah. Cool. All right, pups. So, we looking good, man. I'm excited about the future. I'll say that, okay? I'm very excited. I'm very bullish on ProveX. Not going to lie. Don't pay attention to this. I don't know what I was doing. I was probably just screwing about. But let's see what happens here. Maybe this happens. I don't know. I think we're probably double bottom maybe on this. Makes sense. Ink. Loving that ink. Ink chart is ready to go up. It doesn't need to do anything at all except go up from here, okay? Be totally honest. Tam, what's happening? Thank you for the repost, Tam. Really appreciate that, okay? Luna, you're a tiger. I'm looking for my tiger. That's right, hit the like button. So, yeah. Let's see. What else we do here? So, as far as a TA video, we'll do one probably tomorrow evening or Tuesday. I'm going to lock in a day so you guys know for sure when it is. But maybe it'll be like a Monday or Tuesday. And then if I add a second one, it'll be like Thursday. But maybe we'll do one because I'll stream again tomorrow or Tuesday. And we'll do the TA. We'll do an hour of the TA and go through all the charts you want to see, okay? Now, if we start to like just get bullish suddenly, I'll jump back in like pretty early tomorrow and we'll do it. So in the meantime, you guys enjoy the Super Bowl. It's an awesome stream. I don't want to keep you guys. I know you guys waiting to crack some beers and get some pizzas going. I'm going to do the same. I'm going to go meet some friends, just have a beer real quick. Probably watch. I don't know. Let's see if they're playing the game. They might be. And enjoy the evening. But it should be interesting, man. I'll be in the Telegram. I'm going to watch for some of the craziness because there's going to be craziness. So anyway, love you guys. KT, thank you so much for that repost, man. Really appreciate it. And you guys, once again, links are at the top. Come to the Telegram. Most importantly, Mr. St. Wolf on Instagram. That's where the real alpha is. Okay. Mr. St. Wolf on Instagram. All right, everybody. Enjoy the Super Bowl. See you.